Alright, you little tinkers, I'm Toastbloke. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just loading into my playthrough of Prehistoric Kingdom, and it's going to be the third episode in my first ever series on YouTube. And yeah, expect more of the same. Terrible building, terrible understanding of the controls, but hopefully you'll find it entertaining. Let's crack on. So we're just in the park, and as you might be able to see, oh, first of all, I've learned a new camera trick. If I hit T, I can just rotate my head and nod my head instead of just flying around. I think both are going to be useful. One for maneuvering around the park and one for looking at things in the park. But yeah, basically, I made a few changes after the last video. I wasn't too impressed with a few things, you know, bit of a perfectionist. It's a horrible combination, being a perfectionist and being goddamn awful at a game. But, you know, I'm going to do my best, you know, just to tidy things up. So I had to move the whole entrance because I'd put paths underneath here and they weren't lined up and I hated it. So I've lined them up nicely. Quite happy with that now. Whoa, we're going through a booth. And got that centre path nice and lined up. And it should be fairly central as well to the enclosure, the exhibit. Yeah, first change you'll notice is I had a little bit of substrate at the front. I changed the front fence to something that the guests can see through more easily. And I just tidied up the shrubbery and the plants, the trees. What would you call it? What do they call it? The vegetation. Yeah, just tidied up the vegetation a little bit and got things how I would like them. But yeah, saying that, I've increased the visibility. Where the hell are the dinosaurs? They're not in the bed. Not hiding. Where? Oh, there's one. There's one. So who's this? Dimitri. Right, that's cool. Now click on him. I should be a cycle between them.
Now this little fella.
No, Nigel. Is he just going to say what he said last time I clicked on it? I think he is, isn't he? He's just going to tell us the same old story. God damn it, Nigel.
Plant material such as nuts or seed. A word of advice, though: be wary of that beast.
Yeah, you did tell us that before, Nigel, and I appreciate the advice. But I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. So Dimitri's there. Where the hell's the other one? He's just finding me way around the controls again. But I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like my gameplay, or my ability to control the game, is a lot smoother now and a lot more tasty. You know, I'm not being funny. I don't know where that other dinosaur is. Is there a glitch there? Is there something up? Is that being fixed? Or am I doing something wrong? Is he eating the female? Is that part of their breeding ritual or something? I don't know. My God. But we're going to need to get a new female then, straight away. But yeah, I added the dung beetles to keep it a little bit cleaner, make my life easier. I just tidied up around the water a little bit, and I think it looks so much nicer. Yeah, the other change that I made was, let's go up, not down. I just made this path a little bit more nice, because what I want to do in today's video is maybe get the entrance sorted out a little bit. I feel like people are walking into such a plain area, so if I can get some maybe guest shops, guest facilities, maybe some benches and things up the middle, whatever, the kind of thing you'd see in an entrance of a park, and then just get it all decorated so I feel like the front of the park's a little bit more complete. That's going to be my aim today. But part of that was just getting this path out of the way so guests aren't coming straight in and going to the nursery. Things look a lot nicer than the state they were in at the end of the last video. But what we need to do is bring that lady, how did we say again, Psittacosaurus back. I'm just wasting money on these, like, what on earth? We'll create one of them. I need to be able to pause if I remember. Yeah, there we go. Getting the hang of this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, there's a long way to go, don't you worry. I was looking in the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord, and I was just like, oh my God, what are these people doing? How on earth have they built that? It seems less of a dinosaur park game to some people and more of a construction kind of architect game. A little bit like they're playing The Sims or Sim City or something. But I guess that's one of the cool parts about it. You get to build. I want to have a look now, because we've got 2 in there. What's the name? Vika. Cool. Vika or Vika? I want to say Vika. Sounds more romantic to me. I guess we get started on making this entrance area. Now, this is where I get to have a little bit of an explore, because I have no idea what kind of things are in. Remember, I'm wanting to use prefabs in this playthrough, because I've got enough to get me head around. Never mind figuring out how to construct things from scratch. I'm not going to be doing that very well. Is it possible, like, if I want to do, like, a guest facility, that the prefabs show up in... Yeah, right. So this makes more sense. This is probably where I need to be. That's probably going to be better for us finding what I want to be using. So let's do it. Now, I wonder if I start off with the buildings or the path decorations. I feel like the buildings are probably more important, but if I don't have the path set out right, I will cry. So where are all the little tables and that? Ah, here. Ooh, and you can actually just get... Ooh, this opens so many possibilities. I do like the pre-made kind of ones, but I wonder... I'm going to use... I've said prefabs, I'm going to use pre-made ones. So let's have a look at some of these. I just feel like it'd be silly when I don't know how to really build in the game. Start building. Yeah, I don't want round ones. I don't really want picnic tables, if I'm honest. So that only leaves us with this option, because I want benches. And I wonder if we just space them out up the pathway a little bit as we go. If I just got it, like, that's kind of cool, because that's kind of lined up. That's the same width as my path. So if I can get this right, this is how I'm going to do this. And I get this first one right, I need to look that way. And I want to line it up with this edge. And I want to line it up with the edge of the path. And I'm going to class that as pretty much right. Bop. Why? Why is that? Oh no, it was right. The one underneath. So as far as I'm concerned, that should be... That doesn't look central at all to me. Can I undo that? Yeah. Hang on. Is that not central to its own, like, grid? It's not, is it? Why would they do that? I'm going to just have to eyeball it. And I hate the fact that I'm having to eyeball it. But if I was going to say central to that, I'd say about there. But I need good with mouse control. Let's just get a feel for central. Right, it's about that far out. Right, there we go. There we go. I'm saying that's about central. And we'll use that one, hopefully, to base everything else off. Now, there doesn't seem to be a way of snapping it in, which is annoying. So, to try and get these evenly spaced, I'm going to keep doing this over and over, I believe. And I think you can just keep going until you want to stop. And I'm just going to roughly line the bins up. Hang on, why is that one not stopped? Do I have to, like, just keep duplicating? I don't know what's happening with this one. I thought I'd figured it out. I clearly haven't. Let's see. So I get that. Is it because it was touching it too much or something? Might be. Yeah, right. Cool. And I just think this keeps duplicating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be weird and I'm going to do this all the way up the path. Just because that gives me at least visually some sort of... Am I getting charged for all of these though? And will I get money back? I bet not. Oh my god, this is probably a really bad idea. They don't seem to cost much, so I mean, you know, it's worth it. The extra pennies are worth it. Right. How far have I got to go still? Oh my god. Right. I want to speed this up. Yeah, so that's overkill. It's too much. But I'm hoping if I delete like every other one, can I just do it with this? That's kind of cool. I did the wrong thing then. No. I thought I'd delete something. Hang on. What? Why are they not online? What have I done at some point here to ruin that? Oh my god. No, no, no. I know what's happened. I did delete something. I deleted that end path. I thought I had. Can I make that come back with an undo? No, you can't. Oh, right. Sorry. Excuse my French. Good job. Good job. I set a marker down first for the width. And that should just snap back in place. Got to make sure it's in the right one. I think that's right. Hey! It wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh my god. I was so confused there. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. So we've got some benches down the middle. And look, everybody loves them. Everybody's like, wow, where did these magically appear from? And they love it, right? Great. Let's look at the guest facilities again. So I think the first thing is deciding what we want. I think we want a coffee shop. We want a toilet. I really like this angled one. I'm wondering if that can like fit up kind of between another building, but angle up towards its roof. So maybe, since people leave and enter the park this way, one of the things I'm going to want near the start is a gift shop. I've just decided, and I don't think that's going to fit in this side. So that dictates that this will be over here, and I'm not sure exactly how to place it yet. Like I say, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't remember how to go down right now. Oh, don't take that out of context. Wow. So yeah, I feel like these are on different heights, which is annoying. And is that actually gonna work? I'm just gonna place it slightly over. So we've got our first building in. Is this? I just think this looks weird and awful, but this is the level I'm at, right? And hopefully sticking decoration things around them a little bit later. Maybe some trees between them. I'll just spruce it up a little bit. That's what I'm hoping for. So we've got a gift shop. Kind of feel like I liked that one better, but I've picked that one now. What's this one? Fast food restaurant. That is the T-Rex Cafe. Now I like the idea of that, as I love the pun, and this seems to fit quite nicely. I wonder, is it a similar width? Yeah, so we'll run that opposite. I feel like that curb's lower than that side now, though. It's got to be. That's 100% lower. So I need to raise that a little bit. These are going to be so off, like just not going to be right at all. And I don't know why I'm overlapping this on the path, but we're going to. There we go. Oh my god, yeah. Game-changing stuff, I know. Careful, I might break the game with this amazing building. There's the front. Like I say, I want that. Doesn't have to come off the building, although if you can do that, that is cool. If you can just meld your prefabs and buildings together, I do like that idea. Alright, so I've got to raise this. This is where I'm going to struggle. I've got to raise this to get it the same height as that one, roughly. Oh, but the bricks don't match up, so I'm not going to join it. Going to lose them lovely windows, but I'm going to try and go for that feel of those being together. Nice. So I'm feeling like this is already looking a bit more like a theme park. There's more going on. So we've got a cafe, some toilets, we've got an apparel shop. We haven't yet got a restaurant as such. Although it classes the cafe as a restaurant. I wouldn't really. I don't like how that's rounded on the front. I feel like that needs to be part of something. I'm not going to use that one. That's rounded on the front too. Sweet Tooth Cafe. Nope, Sweet Tooth Cafe. I can't say this. This is a tongue twister. Sweet Tooth Cafe is not. So that's going in. That's going to be the main Donny at the entrance of the park. Let's again, though, try and get a similar height when it comes to the curb. It's not going to be perfect. You don't want it to be an absolute eyesore, do you? I'm trying to work out if I want things that close to the entrance. Maybe this should go this side. Maybe it will. There's a nice space here that it fits in. It's going there. And I'm struggling to get the camera central to where I want it to be. Oh, I'm useless. And I don't even know why I'm lining these up at the front. It just feels like you want to be able to walk from the path onto the path. I think that's about central to either of those sides. Cool. Right then, so I have some prefabs down. People seem to want to be using them, which is nice. There's already a guy like checking out the toilet. Did he check out? No, it doesn't say which. Maybe that's why he's confused and left. He's like, which one's for me? But yeah, we've got the start of our park entrance now. I just feel like I need to work out how to decorate this, and I literally have no idea. I'm guessing I use trees and rocks. I wonder if I can do like flower beds and things. I feel like I need to fill these areas out. Maybe, I don't know what I'd do. I just feel like maybe I made the front path a bit too long for my ability. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I hate to do it, but I think I am going to have to use some of these bits. Yeah, I can't size them. I don't know why. I can raise them up and down though. And I feel like just in certain places, like there's windows out the back of there. So I might pop something like that there just so, you know, there's something to look at. I feel like I need something across the back here just to break up the buildings for whatever's going to be behind them. These would have been nice maybe on the path. Can I work out? But I'm going to do that. Watch. I'm acting like, watch this, it's going to be sick. It's going to be, there's now fancy going on. I'm going to delete them. And I think I'm going to bring something in like this in between each one. Just to, you know. And I want to use that duplicate tool again. I am just going to eyeball this, otherwise it's going to be a bit too much. So if I do that, that should duplicate that. And is this lazy? I feel like everything I'm doing in this game is lazy. But I'm new. I'm learning. Already, I think that looks a lot nicer. I maybe should have given them some rotation. Can I do that afterwards? Can I? Can I just finish that? And then if I give them, I don't want to duplicate it. I don't want to move it. Oh, is the two on top of each other there then? Is it? What is going on? What? Can I delete that? Yeah, there was two on top of each other. Right, cool. I didn't think you could do that. So what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of rotation. So I'm guessing I do this spherical one, and well, that, there we go. Just they don't look so uniform. Why is he in there? I also feel like these look a little bit too high off the ground, so I'm going to lower them a bit. Can I still do that with this? I'm guessing the green one. Yeah. And with this again. You can probably do them in a group together, but I can't figure out how to group things, so stuck with this, unfortunately. Is there another one on top of there as well? How do I get rid of that then? Bosh. Well, no, because now they've both gone. If I undo it, come back. Get off there, man, woman. What you doing? There, whatever it is, it's fixed now. Cool. So, why did they walk through them? Is that just because it's early access? Oh my god, I'm not on pause and it's getting dark. We need to stop that there. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I keep pushing play and not realizing. I should have noticed that it was playing when everybody's walking through. I'm like, they're walking through that, but nothing strange is going on here. I'm going to just quickly fast forward this till it's daytime again. Bear with us. We're on with decorating the front of the park. Now that I've put those there, I don't want that there. I've decided it's not going to be there. But I feel like because this is like this, maybe I should build something out here and have some sort of plaza coming off here. So I'm going to jump straight back into the guest facilities and maybe have a look at one of these plazas. Is this where they are? And I really like that one. That is cool. But that's probably more of an appropriate size. It's got a toilet in it as well. Ooh, and can I run like a path up the side? Oh my god, and will you be able to like interlock those? I might try something here. It's not a good idea, but I'm going to try it. And we're going to see what happens. So Anna took this path into here. And I'm going to run it because that should kind of work like that. I do want angle snap on for this though. And then I'm hoping maybe that'll go. I've come too far for my liking. How do you shorten the path? Do I just have to delete it? Try again. Oh no, because I did that. Hey, sick. Right, I'm going to start and bring that down from there this time. Get that where I want it. Just tucked inside the edge. Bring it up to where that's going to want to be. And that seems about right. I'm going to get rid of that path because it's going to be easier to just go from here, if I'm honest with you. There we go. That's kind of what I was wanting. And I've got to be happy with that because that's my capabilities right now. And I wonder if I can build the plaza off the side. Where was it? Just one of these simple ones. Get it in there like that. I think that'll work. So it adds... Oh, but the toilet's there. I want that side. I need snapback on. I'll get used to this. Trust us, one day. I think we'll leave like a little bit of a flowery bit. I want this up slightly since we're adding curbs. Leave a little bit of grass at the front. And I'm hoping I can like... Oh, but that's going to look weird. I'll be able to delete things from it though, right? So that's what I'm hoping for. If that's the duplication, I want to run that like that. But there's just more of those benches that I've already got. I guess it fits the theme. Tick that and come out of that. And can I steal things out of this? So maybe that's maybe my best bet when I'm trying to do this. If I edit this group, so I need to make sure I get the back wall, which is done a little bit differently. Annoying. But if I can get the back wall, if I can get these blocks around the front, and then I need to get like the flowers, don't I? Oh, that is getting the flowers. So that's why it's going a weird shape, is it? Because it's selecting all the flowers. Right, that looks like that whole block is selected now. Yeah, that's cool. So the reason I've done this is I'm hoping I can just rotate this and block off this end. Is this what I want? Ooh, that's going to be weird. Because that's going to come over these bits, potentially. No. Hey. Right. I found a way to cheat. And I love it. I should probably have that so it does that. But then that bit of fence is missing. To be honest, I like it better just doing that. It's easier. What piece is that? I want that bit gone. Hey, right, nice. We're getting there. And I'm just going to copy this group, hopefully. Can I just move it? Oh, is it because there's two on top already? Great. Right, cool. Can I do that now? Yeah, we're away. Oh, but that's not going to line up. We're forcing it to. And then that means I'm going to probably want to centralize this one a little bit more. Just so it's kind of got a similar thickness of... There we go. That's it. And I know it's not perfect. I know it's not perfect, but I feel like I've done a little bit of customization, and that makes me feel good, right? Right? You know, I gotta go easy on us. I might just put shrubs in front. Just keep it simple. Not really do anything fancy. I think the best way to do it is going to be to, wow, that is huge. Right, get some of the substrate. I want to be in temperate. Yeah, I like temperate. I want to get the substrate. And I think we'll just dirty this off a little bit. Don't see the harm in it. Did it up in the other place. I quite like the effect. Let's give it a bit of mud. And then shrubs and things shouldn't have out of place, right? If there's mud kind of along the front. Let's see. Let's just do the natural trees. It's easier, isn't it? That's want some shrub-a-dub-dubs. That looks like a shrub. I'm guessing these are shrubs, but they just don't look very shrubby. Are we in temperate? Maybe it's tropical I'm after then. Oh yeah, let's go tropical. I like the idea of tropical, and it seems to be more shrubs. I'm just gonna pop a few of these about, and then we'll do them separate. And then they're in, and that feels a bit too over the path, but tough. Nah, gives a bit of drama. So I know this probably doesn't look great, but it's my first go, and I'm happy with what I've done, right? I feel like this episode's going to go on forever. This has definitely been way long enough. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to make out like this is some sort of miracle or amazing park, but for my first ever one, I'm happy enough. Like I say, I just want to make something passable, and I feel like we're getting there. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Hit that little bell button as well. It means you'll be notified when the next video in the series drops. Really appreciate your support. Take care. Until the next one, I'll catch you later. Cheerio.